Hello and welcome to Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things. So this is going to be a short one today because we are at Harrods, the world famous department store. Now you might be wondering what we're going for. We're actually going to go for some food, believe it or not. So we're going to go in now and have a little sample and look what's around. But before we do, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. It always helps us make more and we love making videos for you guys. Anyway, let's go in. Alright, so we are back. We've got our little fill. We've got quite a few little things there.
You will have seen, yeah.
£6 for this little bag.
Yeah.
This is one that you can use again and again and again. Right, we're going to go home now because it is really busy on this street.
I've got to say, it was so busy. I really liked it in there, but it's so busy.
It is really busy. So we'll go home. You'll see a future us trying these goodies. So we are now back home, as you can see, and we've got our little spoils here. It was so busy, wasn't it?
So busy in Harrods.
It really was busy. So we did manage to get a few bits and bobs, which we will show you here.
Yeah.
So we did get, as you will see, we did get the prawn cocktail sandwich, which comes in this lovely little wrap thing there. You see the price here. It is £8. It is quite pricey. I want to keep the sticker. It's just quite nice. So I'll let you unpeel that.
Okay.
We also got the, now this, again in the wrapper, this was the croissant. The croissant. So this has got smoked salmon and it has got caviar. So
and
oh yeah, and cod roe.
And
oh, what else?
What was on it?
Relax.
No, what was on it?
Oh, gold leaf. Gold leaf. Yes, everybody, gold leaf. I was thinking there, what was else on it? Yeah, it's gold leaf. Right, okay.
Edible gold.
So we're just going to peel these quickly and then we'll be back. Right, we're back. Now, as you can see here, we've got the two here. We're going to do a little gram reveal because we've got the wrapping on here.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay, so I'm not going to turn it round and unwrap it. Now...
Oh, you're going to do yours first, are you?
Well, I thought we were going to do it at the same time, but
right.
okay.
You've got to show it on the camera.
Yeah, but I'm unwrapping it first. Give me a chance.
Now look at this one. Now unfortunately, the gold leaf, yes it does have gold leaf. Look at that. That's the one with the caviar and the smoked salmon and gold leaf. And I was a bit annoyed because look, the gold leaf has come onto there. All that gold leaf, but it does have gold leaf. Let me open it up, my hands are clean. And inside you can see there's got caviar, the smoked salmon and cod roe as well with that gold leaf.
Okay, so I'm going to open this one. I'm just trying to be a bit more delicate.
As Kelly upset, you can see. Trouble is, I keep looking at because our other camera's there, so that's why we're looking at.
And there you go.
Wow, it looks so much nicer actually on the shot because it gets a bit crushed in the bag.
Yeah.
But you can see the video of us sampling, well I say walking around and showing these as well. Right, without further ado, let's try.
Now the thing is, in the shop, he cut other people's one, but he didn't offer to cut my one. I'm just like, oh. But
I know. I was looking for the knife. I thought I had it here. Oh well. Anyway, you got the knife.
I got it. You want the other one?
No, it's right.
Okay. Okay.
Now you can see that. I'm just going to move this out of the way slightly so Kelly can cut it. Actually, let me remove this.
There you go. Woo! It looks so grand.
Right.
It looks very grandiose. You want to cut the...
No, let's do this first.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Alright.
There we are, guys. So it looks like it's on a brioche roll, doesn't it? With that beautiful, beautiful prawns.
Yeah.
It's like a very posh prawn sandwich.
Yeah, like a very posh prawn cocktail.
And it is actually quite thick.
Yeah.
You can see from there. Right. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Mmm. That is really good. This is what we should have had for afternoon tea.
Mm.
You've got
It's
runny
Valentine's
lips.
Day, by the way. This will come out after Valentine's Day, but...
That's so good. It's really creamy. The prawns are delicious. They're so plump. They're so juicy.
They're so big.
You can see that, look. The size of the prawns. They're big, juicy, covered in that sauce.
I'm trying not to get it all over my
God damn my shirt.
nose. My nose.
It is amazing. That is well worth it. It's £8, so it's a lot of money for a roll, but I've got to say it's so good.
Do you know what I could do on there? A little bit of pepper. Maybe a few chili flakes. But
But the lettuce goes really well with it as well. That whole thing.
I think there's cucumber in it as well, because I can taste it. It's expensive, but I've got to be honest. I'd get it again.
Oh, good God, yeah. We were saying this actually. So, you'll see our afternoon tea video. We were a bit disappointed with the afternoon tea, and we were saying to each other, next time, let's go to Harrods, just buy a load of the food, we'll sit down and we'll just eat it there. Because it actually would work out a lot cheaper and, I believe, nicer. Now, I'm just trying badly to put this gold back on the leaf. But I don't want to lose any of this gold because it's just so nice.
Right.
Alright.
This was £12.
Yeah, so this one is the 12-pounder. Now, the reason why it's £12, you can see partly why it's 12 quid. It's got gold leaf on it, which I'm going to try. And gold leaf doesn't taste of anything, by the way. And there you go, look. And it's got the, this was the best one in terms of the gold leaf. And look, it's just all gone onto the bag.
If you turn it round to the back as well so they can see the seeds.
Yeah, but you can see all the seeds. It's got, is it gravlax they called it on the there?
Gravlax is the salmon, yeah. They've cured it in a certain way.
Yeah, the gravlax salmon. But the seeds on there.
There's pumpkin seeds, there's oats.
Yeah.
It looks like there's sesame seeds.
Okay, right. I'm going to use the same knife because it's all fish. Okay.
Wow.
I do believe there's a little. I've just spotted. There is some red little berries there, and I don't know.
Could that be pomegranate?
Could be. That's what I was wondering. Pomegranate.
Now, there is definitely cucumber in here, and
Yeah.
I don't like cucumber.
It's pickled cucumber, by the way.
But I'm going to try it.
Just try. Alright, here we go. You can see the cod roe in it as well. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, wow.
You know, that salmon is thick. Like real thick pieces of salmon.
That cod roe is delicious as well. This is a very, very fishy croissant, right? If you don't like fish, this is not for you. It's very, very fishy. But for me, that's wonderful. The gold on top is very ostentatious. It doesn't need it, but it just
It
adds to
doesn't
the,
taste of anything, doesn't need it, but...
it just adds to the grandiose of it.
Going around eating £12 croissants. £12 croissants. Oh yeah, £12 croissants.
We just thought, because we were there in Harrods, we've got to try this, but that is wonderful. Okay. What would you give the lobster roll out of 10?
Well, it wasn't lobster roll, it was prawn roll.
Prawn roll, sorry.
Oh. I'd give it a 9.
I'd say the same. That's the best prawn roll I've ever had.
Yeah, I'd give it a 9.
All right, then what would it need to be a 10?
Softer brioche roll. The brioche roll's lovely, by the way. But it needs to be, I feel like, a bit softer and a bit more brioche-like, I think.
Okay, this one?
I need to try it again with all the, because I only got the tip.
Oh gosh, and with the seeds as well, it really adds to it, gives it like a real earthy flavour.
I really like the size of the pieces of salmon.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I like all the ingredients in there, but it doesn't beat the prawn one.
Really?
I really do enjoy it. I like it. And I love croissant. It's one of my favourite things. Especially like if you fill it with egg and bacon and I love a croissant, or ham and toasted cheese croissant. But it's really good. Is it worth £12 is the question?
For me, yes, because you're getting gravlax, you're getting caviar, you're getting cod roe, pickled, and that's made with love. That's made with love. I wouldn't say the gold leaf is, like I said, is totally unnecessary. But if they said, oh, if we remove the gold leaf, it will reduce it by 2-3 quid, I say, yeah, please.
Yeah.
The gold leaf doesn't add anything to it. I'm just eating the gold leaf off the thing here now.
The croissant though is really nice. The actual croissant.
You can see there, look, that's the gold leaf on it. It adds absolutely nothing to the
flavour of that croissant.
But it's a very sort of earthy croissant. What I mean by that, you've got the seeds and everything.
Really?
I'm giving that another 9. But I would say if you were to push me, which is the better at the two, which I enjoyed at the two.
It's tricky.
I would say it's very difficult. That prawn is fantastic. I say the prawn might just edge it, but only just.
I mean, you can mock them the same, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
To me, that croissant is so good. I would go so far as to say the bread of this croissant is probably the best croissant I've tasted.
I've got to say that's the best roll I've ever had.
It's not... Rome does a chocolate and almond croissant, so that's a sweet croissant. And that's the best croissant I think I've ever tasted. However, the bread of this croissant, the seeds give it an extra...
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It is really good. I mean, the filling is great, don't get me wrong. It's thick pieces of salmon and all of that. It's like decadent type fillings and all of that type of stuff. But I don't know. I can't honestly say. I feel it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one.
So that might be a tie. But anyway, so those two were beautiful, and I would definitely recommend it. It's at the food court in Harrods. If you go there, you'll see the counter. We've showed it on the little video as well. But you'll be able to see right there, slap bang. Same guy's doing it. Is in the same area. We just picked those two. Okay, now it is next day for us. It's the continuation of the video for you. Hence why we're in different clothes. So the next thing we're going to try is we went to the cake section and had a little look. Now, unfortunately, they did get a little battered on transit. Look at the box though it comes in. That is something else.
It's amazing.
Beautiful. Anyway, we'll probably keep this.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we will. Okay, the grand reveal. So this is what we've got. Now, that did get smashed a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
So we've got here, if I just bring that up a little bit, we have a mille feuille. We have, what was that?
Mango and coconut, I think it was.
And this one is the apple crumble. Now, again, unfortunately, these did get damaged a little bit in transit.
And this one was the last one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'm glad I got it because it was the last one. It smells amazing, by the way.
Right, okay, so let's go and start these with no further delay. I've got little plates here. So I'm going to set those up and I'm going to put them down. Right, which one should we do first? Should we do that one that's damaged first? I'm just thinking.
The mango one, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Purely because unfortunately it is damaged. Okay. So there is the mango.
Oh, look how damaged it is. Let me just...
That did take a bit of a beating, unfortunately, on the way back as well.
So I'm just showing the second camera.
We can't do it justice. It doesn't look... That's right, you should have done it from that angle. So that's what it kind of would have looked like. Brand new. I say brand spanking.
And it had gold, and it's got gold leafing on it again, same as the...
Which is a bit of a shame that it got dismantled. Anyway. You can hear that crunch.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at that. So look, it's actually got a centred filling. You can see from there, it's... Is that... I
think it's like a mango compote, maybe?
Is it, or a mousse? We'll be able to
I think it's a mousse and a compote. The yellow part, it looks like a compote.
Let's give it a try.
You can really taste that coconut.
Do you know what? I can really taste the mango.
Really?
Try the mango mousse.
Now, for me, because I took it from the side, it was the mango. It's good, but...
Oh, you went from the side?
Yeah, I went from the side. But you know what? It's not wowing me.
Really?
It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's not wowing me.
But the middle, that mousse is so mango.
It's nice. It's nice. Don't you know that's nice? Very nice. But I'm expecting some elevation.
Wow. No, I disagree. I think that's really... That's one of the... It's a very clean, delicious
It's
mousse.
not sharp.
No.
It's not overly sweet. It's a lovely mousse. It's light.
Has it got pina colada vibes for you?
But there's something missing.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not... I like it. I'll get it again. But...
Oh, do you know what? It's got to be one of those things. You've got to like mango and you've got to like coconut. It has a very strong mango taste to it. It's got a delicious coconut. I do like that and it's very refreshing. But I do get what you mean. It wouldn't be my first choice. I don't think of cake.
I'll have to see and compare it to the others.
Okay, alright. So our second one we're going to go for. And
now this was Mark's choice.
This is definitely my choice. I love mille feuille. And I'm trying to pull it out of the...
Because I think they stuck it down to the box.
Oh, they stuck it to the box, that's why. I thought I got really struggling to take that out of the box. Right, so this is the mille feuille.
Yeah, look at the layers on that.
And also, as well, it's very thin. Normally mille feuille I have is quite thick, so that's probably... I get the cheaper ones, though. So this is Harrods. So if we move that over, we'll have to go on here. Okay. Ladies first.
Okay, I shall cut it down the middle. I like this little chocolate plaque here. It's a shame even to...
Oh yeah, it's got the... Oh, I didn't notice that. The chocolate H. Can you see that? Right, okay. I'll put that on this side so it doesn't get...
So here we go. Oh. Wow. Alright, let's go for it.
Okay.
Do you want it on your plate or you want it on here?
No, that's fine on there.
Okay.
Let's try. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. I feel I need to cut it with a knife.
I know what you're saying. It doesn't... You're absolutely right, actually.
Because otherwise, all the cream and everything's going to squeeze out of it.
I'm going to do it this way. It doesn't work. You are right. Can I borrow your knife?
Yeah, of course.
Because the other one's got mango on it.
Okay, so...
I made a right hash of that.
That's what it looks like.
Okay,
Right,
here we go.
Very vanilla-y. It almost tastes like white chocolate.
I don't know.
It tastes like white chocolate to me.
Let me try another bit because
it tastes very vanilla.
It does taste vanilla. I can't taste the white chocolate in it. That's why
Really?
I'm pondering over it.
It tastes like white chocolate to me.
I love mille feuille. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's very sticky.
No, it doesn't taste like white chocolate to me, but it's delicious. This is fantastic. The actual pastry is delicious.
I like it, don't get me wrong.
It's not your thing.
I would eat this again, for sure. But I don't know, again, you know why? Because I was so impressed with the croissant and the prawn. I want it to reach the same level.
I totally agree.
That's why I'm looking for elevation. It's Harrods. I'm looking for that elevation.
I totally agree. Do you know what? What Kelly took the words right out of my mouth. I was expecting these to be so good, like the croissant, like the roll. They blew us away. This, I think, is good, but it's not the same elevation. I totally agree. And I'm not saying it tastes cheap, it doesn't. But again, it doesn't. It's not.
It's good.
It's not wow. I mean, do you think it's because we got such high expectations?
No, because you know what? If like Donatelier is Donatelier, right?
Yeah.
But the flavourings in that Donatelier.
Yeah.
Now I can tell you.
So I'm just trying to get this out while Kelly's talking because it's
the bread. The bread of the donut in Bread Ahead is the best bread I've ever had of a donut. The filling from Donatelier is the best filling I've ever had in a donut. And I am expecting the filling or the desserts to be better than the filling from Donatelier. That is why I know that I can judge it, do you know what I mean, by itself kind of thing. Now we're going to get onto the crumble.
No, I was only doing that because I thought, is that plastic or is that... It feels like glass. I think that's glass. That's why I was just testing it. Maybe it's plastic.
No, it's like a hardened plastic, but it does, yeah.
Like a perspex. Sure. Okay. Alright, okay. So this is our final one, guys. Look at this. This is the apple crumble. It
looks amazing, I'm not going to lie.
It does. It smells amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Now, look, you've got kind of a... I don't know if that's a layer of custard in there.
It smells like it's spiced a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. So you can see there, I think that's got a layer of custard on the top. I'm not sure, but it's definitely got the crumble. The crumble's almost like granola.
Yeah.
Okay, go on, dig in.
Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. That is custard.
I thought so.
It's like a sauce anglaise.
So basically, this is, what do you call it? Apple crumble with custard.
Yeah.
In one pot. Okay, here we go.
Wow. Wow.
That's the best one. The crumble really makes it. I'm digging some of that crumble.
Everything about that is so good.
That's right, Keisha. It's sweet. I would expect that to be a bit more tart, but
No.
you don't like it.
That to me,
Perfecto?
yeah, I would not be disappointed with this dessert. I'm not one for hot custard. I'm not one for lumpy hot custard. The fact that it's like the sort of like the custard that you would get in a fruit tart is so good to me. And it's almost like there's a toffee, some sort of caramel as well.
It's very sweet, the apple filling. This is like a Mr. Kipling thing, but 20 times better.
It doesn't taste like Mr. Kipling to me. But, oh.
That topping, though, makes it. The crumble is fantastic. It's sweet, but it's got such a delicious sort of crunch to it. It's difficult to describe. I think you're right. It does have, it's almost like rolled oats, and it's like a flapjack on top, but much more crisper. That's really good. You can tell the fact we're aiming to eat this. It's the best one. All right, let's score them.
First of all, before we score, which one would you say is your favourite? Second.
Apple. Millefeuille.
And that was the last one?
Yeah.
I'm the reverse.
Well, that's your favourite.
No, this is my favourite.
Yeah.
Then the mango.
Oh, and then the millefeuille.
Then the millefeuille.
I know what you're saying with that. There's more flavours. The millefeuille is quite plain.
I feel like for me...
Let me try this again.
What I like that none of them are bad desserts, by the way.
No, absolutely not.
None of them are bad desserts. As always, we are scoring them sort of on flavour of each other, I guess. And they've each got roughly the same components. I say same components, I mean the amount of components, not the same component, the amount of components.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I feel like I've always loved apple crumble. Like apple crumble, cherry crumble, peach crumble.
A crumble.
Do you know, yeah, not rhubarb. Let's get real. I hate rhubarb. Rhubarb crumble, never. But the desserts are good. However, I had higher expectations only because the other things that we had were so good. So that's why I cannot tell you that prawn. I think the prawn roll.
That was amazing.
And Mark is looking at this apple pie right because he wants to finish it.
Well,
and I'm thinking, I wanted that bit that he just had.
Well,
I wanted that bit.
I'm gonna let Kelly keep talking, but as she keeps talking, I'm gonna keep eating.
And the croissant with the seeds on it, with the salmon in it, and the caviar or cod roll, whatever you want to call it, that was inside it. And there was some type of cream cheese. It was all good.
That was a cod roe, by the way, the cream cheese. It was actually cod roe. So it's a very fishy dish, but it was delicious. If you like fish, that's for you. It was very fishy though, so if you don't like fish, that's definitely not for you.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, let's score, and then I'm going to ask you your ultimate. So, let's start with the one we started with. Let's start with the mango and the coconut.
I'd give that a 7.
7. I'm going to give... Yeah, I agree with you, actually. I'll give that a 7. The millefeuille.
I'd give that a 6.
I'm giving that a 7.5.
Right. And this would be an 8.5. It wouldn't score a 9. Because it's not the best I've ever tasted.
I was going to give it a 9, but I think only because in the context of this.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I would give that an 8.
Yeah. Only because I don't... It's good. It's out of all of the desserts, this is good. I would get it again. I'd get all of them again. But price-wise, I probably wouldn't go for the millefeuille.
How much was the millefeuille? I can't remember.
I think that was... They were all £6. No, or were they £8?
£8 would sound more realistic. We can't remember. Do you know what? It's the next day. But I've got to say, if they're
it was £8. I had to do a quick calculation in my head.
They're all £8. So if they're all £8,
yeah.
I would 100% go for this one.
Yeah.
You even get the glass thing with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now then, give me your ultimate. So everything we had, if you had to start with a roll, and then end with a dessert, what would your roll or croissant be? And what would your dessert be? So you've got to pick for everybody your start, your end. So are you going with the prawn roll or are you going with the croissant? And then what are you going to finish that off with?
You know the problem with that?
Tell me the problem with that.
The roll and the croissant were equally good, but for different reasons.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was like Kelly, I was struggling to start with the thing. I think I would go... I'd definitely finish with this. So I definitely finish with the apple crumble. I think to complement that, I would go the gravlax and this. Only, no, I wouldn't. I started the prawn roll and this.
Oh, really?
And I'll tell you why. Because I think apple crumble after fish, a lot of fish, would be a bit too much. If I was just having something on its own, I would probably go for the croissant because it was so substantial.
Maybe I would go for the croissant because the bread of the croissant is the best croissant I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
Other than aromas, almond and chocolate, but that's a sweet croissant.
Yeah.
Now this croissant, the bread, it was flaky, the bread was nice. Mark was right, the gold leaf didn't add anything to it. So to charge £12 for a croissant is very expensive. The more economical choice, again it's still very expensive, was the prawn. The prawn roll.
I wonder if we could replicate the prawn roll. Brioche and get some big prawns.
I don't think we could get prawns big enough.
No, that's true. They were
They
so
were
big.
so big. I've never in a supermarket seen prawns that big. Even when we go to the fishmonger.
Yeah, there aren't.
He's never sold prawns that big before. He sells prawns, and the prawns that he sells are really nice. They're fresh tasting. They're really nice. I've never seen prawns that big.
No, I agree. I definitely agree.
So I don't think we could replicate it in that way. But the sauce that it was in was so tasty and so flavourful.
Oh yeah.
And then inside it was also like I'm assuming it was like a prawn cocktail sauce inside it.
Yeah, that's right. And then the lettuce with it as well, that went with it.
Yeah, that went with it as well, the greenery. Like, it would be very difficult to replicate. Don't get me wrong, I would try it, but I would need to buy another one, obviously.
Yeah.
For science purposes, do you know what I mean? We would need to get a couple.
But I've just tried that crumble again. That crumble on its own is so good. It really is good.
Yeah, I would, and I'm not one for custard, but I do like the custard that you do get in a fruit tart. So, like, you know, they put that like sauce on, which is what this is. Really
good. Okay, guys, there you have it. That was our review of some of the foods in Harrods. Obviously, we couldn't try everything, but we hope you enjoyed that and find it useful. As always, please like, share and subscribe to this video. It helps us make more. We love making videos for you guys. And don't forget, you can join us on our lives every Tuesday and every Friday at 6 PM UK time, where you can ask us any questions you like. Until then, look after yourselves, take care, and remember, you are never too old to have fun. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye for now.